Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday Show with your hosts Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Brought to you in full color and stereo sound with amplification provided by Trainer. Broadcasting into the world from Storyhouse Studios in Campbellford, Ontario, you'll hear the best in old country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those of you in Newfoundland. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, or a nice cold long tooth. Roll up your best smoke and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers. Everybody meticulously tuning as the Barry Meister turns to us and says, "You're on." How you all doing tonight out in Whiskey Wednesday land? It's a beautiful, beautiful, cool fall evening here in Campbellford, Ontario, broadcasting from Storyhouse Studios. God, you know what? I watch that intro every now and again, and today we were doing some stuff, me and Allison, getting the magazine ready. And we weren't getting the magazine ready. She was spending a month getting the magazine ready. I was just putting it online. But just reflecting on, what happens in the course of a month. And then when I see that intro ad for the show, it's like all these things from years ago, and it's like, oh my God, we've covered some serious fucking ground here on this show, and I'm happy and thankful for the guys in this room and Allison and for all of you out there for tuning in every week. So we got another great week for you. We got to hang out with some goats this week, which is really, really cool. Goats are interesting creatures. Their sideways eyes make me feel a little bit like they're partly, sort of in the community of the devil and demons, those sort of weird looking eyes. But that being said,
they are reviled.
That's why they are reviled?
Yeah,
because of their eyes?
Because they've got that rectangular pupil.
Well, yeah. I didn't know that's why people didn't like them. I didn't know they were reviled. I thought they were cute.
Well, they are cute, but nevertheless, many people do associate goats with the devil.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's actually been used in a lot of cult imagery. The goat head, for example.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, no, I believe me, I know these things. Science.
Let's not forget Pan.
Oh,
Pan,
yes,
of course. We cannot forget Pan.
The goatish.
Thank you for piping up.
Anytime.
Oh my, I can't even continue with this whole sort of line here.
Yay!
Feeling like a one frost away kind of night, Richard. I'll keep that in mind. I'll let the guys decide on that. I'm good for it, but I'll let the guys decide and figure out. I know what we'll pull out if you guys want to do that. Let me write it down so I remember when we get there. What was it again? Right. I'm writing in a language that only I can write. Richard, okay. Okay, cool. We had a great show, and we had a fantastic time out at the Lost Mile Barn with my sisters. Both of them were there. Some of my nieces and nephews, a ton of animals, Matt, and a crowd of people I didn't know. And the four of us went out and had a really fun time. The night before, I was down in Toronto playing with the Island Brothers, so we'll get into a little bit of that as well. But just at the top of the show tonight, I just did want to. I got some friends down in Nashville, and I've been seeing the footage, and it breaks my heart. And I've gotten sort of check-ins from everybody, and most of everybody I know is okay. That doesn't mean that they're not damaged in some way or another. It's some of these catastrophes that are happening are hard to believe, but it seems to be going on anyways. I'm going to take you back to a song from No Dark, No Light. Wrote this song for Ellie and Joe Kelly. It goes just like this. Fare thee well, fare thee well. I'll see you again in heaven, or I might see you in hell. If there's nothing more when this life is through, let it stand that I enjoyed my time with you. On golden shores we'll hold each other once again. Oh, depths of hell, we'll suffer through the woes of men. If there's nothing more, then I'll say it once again. You made my life as full and bright as any man. Don't shed no tears, don't cry no more. May you find the joy in living life as you did before. Some things will change, some will stay the same. Like a shoebox filled with letters remembered I'll remain. Live your life each day, know that I'll be here. Don't you surrender to the sadness and your tears. We'll meet again in a place we don't yet understand, where the music's always happy like the New Orleans jazz band. One last kiss before we part. Let me hold you close and feel the beating of your heart. Just one last kiss on a night so blue. I can't bear to spend another minute losing you. Today I know that I'll be here. Don't you surrender to the sadness and your tears. We'll meet again in a place we don't yet understand, where the music's always happy like the New Orleans jazz band. Fare thee well, fare thee well. I'll see you again in heaven, or I might see you in hell. On golden shores we'll hold each other once again, or in the depths of hell we'll suffer through the woes of men. We'll meet again in a place we don't yet understand. You made my life as full and bright as any man. You made my life as full and bright as any man. You made my life as full and bright as any man. Go a little fare thee well to start off the show. Let's take a look here at the in the clubhouse, see what's going on. We got a nice gang of people here tonight. Thank you for showing up. We've got, ML and Justin's here. Nice to see you, Justin. Tony, Richard, Barry, Jeannie. Nice to see you. Charmaine, hello next door. Tony Arkell. Mike Steenberg, how you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well. Probably up at the camper, I imagine. Jordan Tupper, nice to see you. Feels like one frost away. Yeah, we did that already. Well, we didn't do it, but we talked about it. We will. Broke a wheel today, Justin. How the hell did you break a wheel? Oh, you must have been doing rail stands. Crazy. Or crazy flips or something. It's not cranberry ginger yet. No. This is the, no cranberry ginger. This is, the first year cranberry ginger was great. And then they put it out again the next year and they changed the friggin' formula. And it's like club soda and ginger ale now. It's just, anyways. No, this is iced tea. Hope everybody's got a drink out there and having a good time. Here we go. We're going to play a song from the new record right now. This is a song called Already Gone. We put a video out for it a month or so ago. It's an animated video. If you haven't seen it, check it out yet. If you have seen it, go hit the like button or something so maybe other people will see it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, all that stuff. I think this is maybe the third time I've mentioned subscribing or liking since we've been doing the show. I think once every 100 shows is probably enough to ask people to do that. It is free. Intrepid Productions checking in from Cleveland again. Oh, hey, how you doing? That must be Shane, is it? Intrepid Productions, looking at the picture, it's really small there, but I think that might be Shane. I'm going to be talking about Shane in a little bit. But first of all, we're going to get to a little Already Gone here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a brand new song. It goes just like this. Once again, what a time we've had. Good night and God bless. Most of my friends are so very lonely. I won't hear you calling on the telephone. I'm already gone. Been listening to the Clash record playing, scratching in my head and saying, where all the good times gone. I won't hear you calling on the telephone. I'm already gone. I'm already gone. I'm already Oh, there we go. A little Already Gone for you on the Whiskey Wednesday show, 8:14 on Wednesday, October 2nd. October, really? Oh my God, I've only got a couple of weeks of like really good skateboarding left. Oh, I got to get out and do some serious skating in the next little while. Do all that skating around town that I want to do before that layer of ice lands. I have to get seriously back into freestyle in the shed this year. That's what I'm going to do all winter, freestyle in the shed.
Snowboard out.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no slopes or anything around here. There's nothing like that. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, Ron Bissonette, how you doing? Clarky, how you doing, brother? Love you. I was talking about you again the other night to some people that you don't know. I'm always just talking about Clark. Yes, exactly. You're right, Shane. It's Shane. I met Shane. We all met Shane on Sunday. He was out at the show, and real neat guy from down in the U.S. Who's recently discovered Canadian music. So he's sort of like going to lots of Canadian concerts and getting exposed to lots of stuff. So
From Ohio.
from Ohio, yeah. Real cool guy. We used a little bit of his video in the video tonight too, and I had made a note because I put his name in as a thank you in the video, but it didn't transfer over. I must have muted that file when it was exporting. So Shane's video is a little bit in there too, but. Anyways, so one of the other things we do here at the show every month, Allison does a recap called the Whiskey Wednesday Fanzine. This month coming in at 107 pages. Do we have a cover photo there, Barry? I believe we do. There's the cover of this year's Rand's Dames Amplified got the cover. She was a special guest a few weeks back, and Jerry Leger sings songs and speaks words. That's Allison gets me to do very little in the magazine. That is one of my things. I need something for the cover. Okay, he sings songs and speak words, which is exactly what he does, eloquently and beautifully. Plus 100 odd pages of other stuff, including our life and what's going on. You can get the magazine on the website. There's 2 years of them if you want to look at all of them. You can download them; they're free. And if you go onto the website and put your name in, it'll come to you every month. And I promise you don't get a lot of spam junk crap from me. Maybe 1, possibly 2 emails a month. And there's also this thing here. There's a sneak peek on what's coming up. So this is tonight, the October 2nd. Tune in as the boys tell us about their show with Matt Mays at Lost Mile Barn. Oh, so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing in just a little bit. Next week is All Request Way. Okay, this is no ordinary All Request night. Ken will be going solo, acoustic, and all live. Going to have his binder of songs ready and waiting, and we'll be taking requests live from the clubhouse. So you're all in the clubhouse now. Next week, you'll be running the show. I'm going to have my book here, and I'm going to play as many songs as I can that I haven't played. You're just going to call them out. I'll even maybe show you what songs I have. There's like 200 of them or something. And then October 17th is the Variety Hour. That's where we get into all kinds of stuff. Fishing with Dave, gardening with the Tizzards. I'm sure there'll be some skateboarding stuff in there. October 23rd. Oh, this is cool. This is another brand new one. The Ireland Brothers, who I played with this weekend, they're going to come into the studio, and they're going to take over the show for the night.
Oh, great. So we get a night off.
You guys get a night off. You should still come and drink and party.
No, I'm going to stand out there and harass them.
You can stand out there and harass. That'd be perfect. But the Ireland Brothers are going to be here. I think there's going to be Daniel and Dylan, the two brothers themselves, myself, Matt Greco on drums, and possibly steel or guitar with us as well. It would be great if Nicholas Campbell was here. I think that is the plan, but we'll see what happens. Either way, it's going to be a great night with the Ireland Brothers live here. We're going to play all Ireland Brothers stuff. And I did have a great show with the Ireland Brothers on Saturday, although usually, oh, no, I'm not finished yet, sorry. And then Wednesday, October 30th, we're going to revisit the DAG sessions, live performance and music videos. Yes, so we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff celebrating the DAG sessions because it's been about 6 months that it's been out. Okay, Barry, thank you. The Ireland Brothers show, oh, it was great. So Daniel reaches out to me and says, we've got a show like 9 months from now. Can you do it? And I'm always like, I got to check the Watchmen schedule, and kind of how it is. Like if a Watchmen show comes up, that's my priority. And he says, yeah, no, that's totally cool. But if you can, so I usually sort of block it off, and it's months ahead. And the shows we've been doing are sort of like 7, 8, 9 o'clock. So he buzzed me for this one here, whatever the date was on Saturday, and you good to do a show in Toronto? I said, sure, yeah. And then it wasn't until sort of closer to the show that I realized it was a midnight till 2 a.m. set at the Dakota. And I had to be back in the morning to leave to go to Matt's place with the band here. So the Ireland show at the Dakota was fun, although there was a weird vibe in the room because everybody, I don't know the details, but everybody in the room was just talking about the new owners taking it over on Tuesday and what changes were going to happen and blah, blah, blah. So the room had a bit of a weird sort of wake feeling to it, It's just like, oh, it's our last, this is going to be the last band to play here and stuff. It's like, oh, excellent.
Well, that's why they chose the Ireland Brothers, because the Irish are so good at wakes.
That's exactly what it was, the Irish Brothers. Hello, Betty George. How are you doing, my aunt? I love you so much, and I hope you're doing well. It's late down there. I hope everything is good. And okay, let's. What was next? The Dakota I talked about it. The Ireland Brothers I talked about it. Okay, so this is the part. Do you guys want to do? Do you feel you can do One Frost Away?
Sure.
Yeah.
hope so.
Okay.
Okay,
It
so-
wasn't on the list, but Richard had asked for it. He said it's kind of a one frost away.
Nice going.
Yeah, I
Thanks
know.
so much. I got to retune now, you twit.
You got to retune for this? Cool.
Oh, yeah, because I'm going for...
Oh, I see. Yeah. I should do a tune here too. Okay, just quickly. I did while I was out at Matt's. Matt said I got a couple amps here you can use, so I didn't bring my amps. But he had this big pink thing called a Deadwood Sound, and it was a cool pink. It was kind of like bubblegum / bologna, depending on where you're from. It was kind of that sort of salmony. No, not even salmony. It was pink. I mean, it was pink.
Definitely, it was Bazooka Joe bubblegum pink.
Okay, there you go. Neil has nailed it. But I plugged into this thing that had a separate reverb, tube reverb tank, and a separate head and a separate cabinet. I just plugged them all in. It was all sort of flat, and I played, and I went, "Oh my God, this thing sounds beautiful." Anyways, it was a real special amp, and I posted something about it online, and the guy who built it reached out to me and asked me what I thought of it and stuff. So we had a little chat this morning. Nice guy, Deadwood Sound. If you're looking for a guitar amp, something boutiquey but really, really on the money, and for if you're looking for that certain sound, he can build it for you. He seems like a real smart guy. So, anyways, you'll see that coming up in the Pepto Pink. Actually, there you go. That could be
Yeah,
it.
me too,
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play for Richard. We're gonna change the setup and play One Frost Away. This is a song I wrote one night, usually late September, early October in Campbellford, Ontario, pre-legalized drugs. There would be a lull in the amount of marijuana that everybody had because everybody was just getting ready to harvest, so they were smoking the dregs of last year. And on Wednesday nights, we used to do this Whiskey Wednesday show down at the pub here in town. We did it for 11 years there. And we'd go out in the alley, and there's always, 8 or 10 people and a couple of joints being passed around, so it was always fun. But come September, October, the joints don't get passed around so much, and people start to hoard a little bit of what they've got. And one night I was out, and there was just me and another guy, and I sort of inadvertently said, "Oh, man, there's no fucking weed around." And he looked at me and said, "Well, we're just one frost away." I said, "What are you talking about? I'm not a farmer." So I didn't understand what he was saying, but apparently when the first frost hits, that's when everybody harvests. And that's when we've all got lots of weed again. So it's a song about marijuana. I know, Aunt Betty, you hate that. Yeah, MLM smoking the dregs right now. Yeah, exactly. So we all know what that's like, or we have known at some point. But this is a song about it. It goes just like this. It's a Wednesday night in September. Fall settling in, it's 2013. And I'm here at the Rose with some good friends of mine, chasing laughter, we're living the dream. The night moves ahead and I'm taking a drink between sets, drinking whiskey and beer. With each line I sing and each shot I down, I try to forget you're not here. And it's all I can do, and it's all in my head that we're dry this time of year. And it's all I can do just to sing you to bed with the words from some guy in the alley. Just one frost away, it's been a good year. There's lots of good rain in the ground, days getting shorter, harvest is near. Well, Saturday night at the party at Fisher's just over the bridge. It's not hard to find you a good time, but no one's got extra to give. So Sunday morning with coffee, a little peace might be harder to find. And I'll sit here and read on my lonesome with only one thing on my mind. And it's all I can do, and it's all in my head that we're dry this time of year. And it's all I can do just to sing you to bed with the words from some guy in the alley. Just one frost away, it's been a good year. There's lots of good rain in the ground, days getting shorter, the harvest is near. For all that we've lost and for those that pass on, I can take you away from it all. For all that we've lost and for those that we've found, I can take you away. It's a Wednesday night in September, fall settling in, it's 2013. And I'm here at the Rose with some good friends of mine, chasing laughter, we're living the dream. Just one frost away, it's been a good year. There's lots of good rain in the ground, days getting shorter, the harvest is near. Harvest is near. Oh, there you go. A little one frost away, unplanned, called an audible. Is that a football term?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure.
Oh, I can't wait to show you what's going on with Cassidy and Amy. That's coming up later in the show. We're going to play one more song before the Lost Mile Barn video, including photos and videos, a little bit of photo and video from Marion Maid. Thank you so much for getting that together. And Shane Winnick sent me some video as well. A bunch of people sent me some photos and stuff. I tried to cobble it together as best as I could, and I think it was just Marion's and Shane's stuff I used. We'll get to that in just one second. Just before that, we'll play a little country tune here in honor of the Dakota and all the country music that got played there over the years. The Dakota has been around for as long as I can remember in the New Toronto. New Toronto being since the waterfront started getting developed. Those of you who've been around for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Dakota's a great place, lots of awesome music over the years, lots of fantastic stuff. I hope the vibe of Saturday night changes to a more positive, flourishing room full of much more music. Great country stuff that they've been providing in the Toronto scene for well over a decade, if not two. This is for the Dakota. When you're drunk and you got no place to go, and you don't want the sleep to bring tomorrow, I'm not easy to find, but if you feel inclined, it's alright sometimes, you find me on your mind. When you've had enough and you're feeling all alone, just you and the echoes in your home, reach out and call. It won't hurt me at all to know that sometimes you find me on your mind. Help me out, boys. Many miles apart, trying to make up a brand new start. It's not been easy, but I'm still doing fine. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. When you're lonely, feeling restless late at night, and you find you just keep doing what ain't right, reach out and call. No, it won't hurt me at all to know that sometimes you find me on your mind. Trying to make a brand new start. easy, but I'm still doing fine. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. It's usually when I talk to the audience when I play this one live. But it's really just a couple cameras here. And Barry, even Barry's got his head turned away from me looking at the TV screen. To my left, I get the glare from Neil's white shirt. Is that a brand new white shirt, Neil?
Absolutely.
It's so fucking white.
Yeah.
No, really, how long have you had that? 30 years?
10 years.
10? Okay. Mr. Grant, that shirt looks so new.
It is.
How long have you had that one?
About 10 years.
There you go. Excellent. And David's supporting his Grateful Dead shirt back there. How long have you had that thing? At least 10 years. So I'm the only one wearing new clothes tonight.
Yeah, right.
Here we go. And every now and then you come to mind, and it makes me search for something I can't find, and then it disappears, the pain in all those years. Sometimes you find me on your mind. Many miles apart, trying to make a brand new start. It's not been easy, but I'm still doing fine. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. I'm thinking about you and I'm still on your mind. A little on your mind there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect timing. We've got, Derek Lowen's written a small novel here. I love you, Derek. What do you got? Betty George Jefferson. Oh, this is where he talks about how nice I am. Derek, you are such a wonderful person, man. Yeah, Derek's a friend from Winnipeg, and he's become a good friend over the last few years, and he's always so kind and generous with his positivity and love. And yes, Betty, it is. I am your nephew after all. Of course, that makes total sense. So we went out to the Lost Mile Barn. I can't really say much about it, but I do want to sort of thank Marion Maid for the photos and videos, and Shane Winnick as well, and for being there and for capturing some of it, and also to Deadwood Sound for making that amp that I got to use. I can't remember what amp you used, but anyways, it was really the Deadwood that sort of got me going. So let's.
I just got your basic cast off.
I don't know. It was a Celestion in it. I remember looking and seeing there was a Celestion and thinking, well, that's all right. And then you made a noise and it sounded good.
Yeah.
But anyways.
And then I plugged the guitar in, right?
And then you started playing notes and. Okay, so let's check out our little journey out Goats with Goats. Here we go. Campbellford traffic. 2 or 3 cars holds up the whole damn.
Off for the red light anyway.
I guess so. Fuck. Red lights. I don't even need them in this town. We need more signage. That's what we need. Oh, there's some signage. How you doing, David?
Fantabulous.
Excellent. Heading out to play with Matt Mays today. You excited about that?
Very excited about that.
Should be a good time. It's a beautiful day out. Looks like it's going to be fun. We're just heading over to pick up Mr. Grant. It's just before noonish. Heading out to Ancaster, Ontario. Just arriving here at Lost Mile Barn. Lovely. Massive barn with all these animals. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? You're my friend again, aren't you? We saw each other earlier. Yeah, you're really cute. Now it's the alpacas. Hi. Is everybody good? Yeah. You're some cute, weird-looking creatures. Weird-looking creatures, aren't they? Not like you guys. You guys are pretty. Yeah. Goats with the goats. Here at Lost Mile Barn. Another. Hey, goaties. How are ya? Inside of the barn here. Some extra special seating up there. That's just getting everybody for night. Awesome. Get things set up for sound check. Nice big pink ant. Deadwood sound. Apparently some guy in Belleville is making these. Very cool. These people look like drum kit. You know, getting ready. Beautiful little dinner provided.
Sorry, the napkins.
Christine.
The
Hi,
napkins.
man. How's G and David doing?
Fantastic.
Excited for tonight?
Very excited.
Excellent.
Oh, and where's Matt? Not you. Matt, I decided against bringing the goats up. Okay. Because if I do that, I can bring up their whole pen.
Oh gosh.
Or else they literally will demolish the whole place. Like, and the noise. But, oh.
Hi. Little goat friend. More little goat friends. Hi. How are you?
Eat my jeans.
Yeah, they'll do that. Hi. Aren't you cute? Don't eat my phone. Don't eat my phone.
What's that?
Oh, I got a new friend there, eh?
Apparently.
Hey, buddy. No, now you're eating something.
Yeah.
A funky chicken? Come on, let's see it.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, do the dance.
Doom, chicka doom, chicka doom, chicka doom, chicka doom, chicka
into
doom,
it.
chicka doom, chicka
Get
doom,
into
chicka
it.
doom, chicka doom. Come on, doom, chicka doom, chicka doom, chicka doom, chicka doom. No, you're gonna fucking make me look like an idiot now, aren't you? Doom, chicka doom, chicka doom, chicka doom. Yeah, fuck it.
I never really understood why I'm here in the city and you're in them fields walking around. I've been seeing too much trouble here and not. It's in the way that they sway, it's the feeling I get. They just don't want me around. Tall trees hanging over the road, feels like they're staring me down. This pavement feels cold on my face, and my bones will see better days. Be a friend and pick me up off the ground. Watch me shake them if I give myself to you. You gotta give yourself to me. There's rules in the spirits of the desert, or I ride midnights, drifting slow and just a haze in my lights. Cause that's a rule. Looking back through the chapters of your life, searching for a storyline. It's the one you're living now, still nothing for you. Say goodbye to your friends and the ones who love you. You're moving on. Sunny, don't go away. I am here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. These nights get so long. Sunny, don't go away. I am here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor who never comes home. And these nights get so long, and the silence goes on, and I'm feeling so tired. I'm not all that strong. Thank you, folks.
Well, it's nighttime. We're on the road. Lancaster, Ontario, heading north on 6 and 11 kilometers. No, we're not actually going to do that, are we, Neil? No, what are we doing? We're going to take this all the way to the...
Taking 403 east until we get to the 407, and then we're gonna slingshot it right across the city all the way to Highway 115.
Cool.
And
Then go
then
south?
Take south for about 200 yards, then we'll pick up County Road 9. That'll take us all the way to 45. We'll go up 45 to County Road 8 and take that across to 25, then up to 35, and then we'll be in Campbellford.
Cool. So, another entry in my travel diary with Rain Man. And Neil does love maps. How you doing, Dave?
Doing awesome.
Can't even really see him, but
No,
did you have a fun night tonight?
I had a great night today.
Yeah, it was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Nice to play with Matt. He's a real nice player.
It was a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Grant,
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm great.
I don't even know if I can see you, but I'm assuming I can.
That was
It's
a lot
just
of
dark.
fun.
It's just dark. Anyways, yeah, cool. Hopefully we get a lot of video footage and put something together. Cheers. Oh, the obligatory shot of the highway. Driving. This is what musicians get paid for. We don't get paid to play. We don't get paid to be on stage. We get paid to travel from town to town and kill hours doing nothing.
What? We get paid?
Balaclava Street.
Back where it all started.
Back where it all started, back with David Fisher in his basement. Many, many years ago, at the beginning of Bad Intent, me and Mr. Grant and David Fisher and whoever David happened to have in the house for the while.
Balaclava is the site of the battle in the Crimean War.
It was that.
It is celebrated in the charge of the Light
Light
Brigade.
Brigade, yep.
Wow.
That's right.
We know that.
I thought a balaclava was the thing you wore on your face.
Well, it is that too.
That's Balaclava, Ontario.
It was just for bank
Oh.
Thanks a million, gentlemen.
Right,
Thank you
Holmes.
so much, Mr.
Fun
Grant.
as always. See
you-
you soon.
Did you finish your cookie or did you save it for breakfast?
I ate
Ah, aren't you a well-controlled man? Yes. Say
All
goodnight, Mr. Grant.
Good night. Good night,
Okay,
all.
see y'all soon.
Lovely driving, Neil.
And just like that, boom, we're back to real world. Oh my, what a time, what a time. And what a great host Christine and Matt as a couple make. Really, really fantastic. The Mile One is, they have a website and they do most of their programming on Instagram. I highly advise following them on Instagram because they do these shows. Yes?
What's Mile 1?
Not Mile One, sorry. Lost Mile.
Oh, okay.
Mile One is the venue in Newfoundland. No, Lost Mile. Sorry, that's the drugs. But yeah, follow them on Instagram because they do a lot of these really intimate shows. It's really nice. It's limited seating. It's just kind of like they've just got the right amount of people there to make it kind of a really interesting vibe. It's just great, really, really fun. So thanks to them for putting that up.
And it's kind of cool because Richard and Tony and Rod.
Richard and Tony and Rod came, yeah.
Yeah.
And Ian DeGere was there as well, and Brett Martinson. Ian and Brett were the original Richard and Tony.
Do Richard and Tony know that they're copies?
They don't, but I meant to try and make that connection the other night. So Ian and Brett used to come to like a bunch of my solo shows, like they were at all the shows in the early days. And I always just they were always the sort of the two guys, the friends that came out. They were fans of the Watchmen and stuff. And now we've got sort of the new people, but all four of them were in that room. It was pretty cool. Yeah, no, it was great. Lots of fun. And Mr. Grant's family came out and a bunch of people.
Yeah, my brother Al was there. And
Al was there.
Yeah.
my niece, Virginia.
That's right. Yes, I saw Virginia there. Okay, Barry, hit us for a sec. Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to the Whiskey Wednesday show. Every Wednesday we will be here, rain or shine, richer or poorer. Tip jar is in the link above. Never expected but always appreciated. Never confuse the size of your paycheck with the size of your talent. I've got all the money I'll ever need if I die by midnight. Always appreciated, never expected. Please feel free to drop us a line regarding anything, including a link to your money. Cheers. And we're back. Play a little Ron tune for you now. It's a song called For the USA. It's on the Good Dog Is Lost album, if anybody's interested in following albums. How you feeling there, Neil?
I'm feeling fine.
Well, the 20th century is still in bloom in Fair Conception Bay. Oh, the world turned round and men were bound, all for the USA, all for the USA. Onto the streets of a New York tide, they poured like morning tides to raise the concrete and the steel up to the New York sky, up to the New York sky. Can you read and write? Can you drink and fight? Can you take the nights alone? You can make a life for a child and a wife while far away from home, while far away from home. You can tip your hat to a Chelsea girl. She'll free you from the cold. She'll lend a tender, loving ear to every story told, to every story told. Have you got the hands? Have you got the heart? Have you got the cold steel nerve? You can rant and roar on a New York floor, and you'll get what you deserve. You'll get what you deserve. There's them who'll freeze and them who'll fold and crawl home in dismay and curse the hand of God above. They'll break right down and pray. They'll break right down and pray. With the 20th century still in bloom in Fair Conception Bay, oh, the world turned round and men were bound, all for the USA, all for the USA. There you go. That's a nice one, yeah? That's a nice one.
It's a little jazz note on you.
A little jazz note at the end. I know, that's always nice, isn't it? Cassidy and Amy are now in Bali, and we're going to do a quick little run through here of where they are, see if I can concoct the story. They arrived in Bali. There's monkeys going crazy. There's a volcano. It's got to do with climbing and running in the dark. It's so exciting. Let's just take a look and see. Okay, they started by going to a cooking class, Thai cooking, and I guess those massive pestle and mortars that they're using. But there they are, having fun learning how to cook Thai food. In Thailand, they just call it food, though. Actually, I should have asked for that. They might. What do they do? They just call it food in Thailand? Probably. Thai food?
Are they in Thailand or are they in Bali?
No, they're in Bali. It would be
so
Balinese
Balinese
food.
food.
Sorry,
Oh, that's a
Balinese
different
food.
thing.
That's true. Yeah, they call it Balinese food there for sure, to differentiate it from the Thai food. And then I think they cooked some Thai food. No, I'm just kidding. This is some of the stuff they cooked. That green thing looks cool. Yeah, that looks awesome. I don't even know what it is, a lot of it. But anyway, she said it was fantastic. They had a lot of fun doing it. I think they learned how to cook 8 dishes that day. And I really like those drumsticky looking things too. They look deep fried.
Tasty,
yeah. Yeah, okay. And then there was a lot of rice. Just before I start talking about this next picture, where I'm going to let you guess what she's doing. We'll keep this up for a sec. But she said there's a lot of rice everywhere. They've been kind of like wanting to get away from rice, and they were having dinner somewhere the other night, and they said, whoever was there said, "Oh, would you like some dessert? We have cake for dessert." And they were like, "Oh, fuck yeah, we'd love some cake." It was rice with sugar on it. It's like, oh, okay. So they're a little tired of rice, and they're only a week in. But here she is. They went to a jewelry class as well, where they made their own rings. So Cassidy fashioned a ring in the same fashion of her I think the next picture is probably the ring there, Barry. Let's take a look. Yeah, and it's similar to our engineering ring, but it's a thumb ring. So, and it's got, Bali 2024 stamped on the inside. So that's kind of a cool thing for them to do. And then so there was a volcano. There is a volcano. It's still a volcano. What do they call it? Dormant volcano? Inactive?
Yeah.
Dangerous? Anyways,
You never know.
apparently there's a mountain that you can go up. It's not a mountain; it's a volcano. So I'm getting confused by the archaeology of it all. So they
the geology, maybe.
yeah, I know. They left at like midnight or 2 a.m. and they walked throughout the night straight up this hill. There's 2 tiers you can go to. They went right up to the top tier, and they to watch the sunrise. And there's a bunch of people up there. It's something they do. But Cassie was saying that like at the bottom when they were getting them prepped, they gave them water and they gave them a little lunch before the hike. And they also gave them a small lunch to put in their bag for when they get to the top, because you're going to want something to eat up there. So. Anyways, Cassie got to the top after hiking for hours in the dark, straight up, with like people with like lanterns and stuff. It was pretty. Anyways, they get to the top, and Cassidy finally sits down, and she's sort of like, "Oh yeah, I'm really hungry." And she opens her bag, and she takes out her lunch, and she lays it down for a second. She reaches back, and this monkey, gone. Lunch is gone. Her lunch disappeared. So apparently, that's a big thing up there. Is the monkeys will steal everything, and they actually said that the monkeys will come by and like steal your phone. And then they'll sit there, and if you go up and give them food, they'll trade it back to you. They'll barter your shit back to you for food. I'm just wondering if you can go like if you see a monkey stealing somebody's phone, can you go give it a banana and then take the phone as yours? Like I don't know if it's a legal, binding procedure or not. Probably not, because the monkey stole it first. Yeah, so it would have been a business transaction based on a criminal activity, which, as Judy says, you have to come in with clean hands to the court. You ever watch Judge Judy?
No.
Don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, I got a fair
Cassie and
idea.
Amy. So that was that. And then this picture here, this was picture as the sun was coming up. But look at that monkey sitting on the wall over there. Like they're just everywhere waiting for you to drop something. But it looks pretty post-apocalyptic. But God, look at that sun rays up on top of a volcano. Pretty damn cool. What do we got there next, Barry? Are we back to them cooking? Oh no, there's the final. Oh, look at the monkey above her head again. Good Lord, they're everywhere. Yeah, and it looks like Cassie's been not wearing sunblock. Why are you not wearing sunblock, Cassie? You're looking red. And she's always red. She doesn't have Caitlin and Mom's skin. She has my Newfie skin. Poor thing. Okay, and I think there's one more.
Oh, was there?
No, that was it, actually. Her on the mountaintop was the last one. I think that was 7. Is that right, Allison? Scream out if not.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Cool. I'm going to do a little John Prine tune for you now. When was I talking about John Prine? Oh, we were talking about John Prine with Jay Leger last week, yeah. We're going to do this one. This is it's a good song for this time of year, summer's end. And it's always nice to play a little John Prine, especially when it's, relevant to the time frame of year. The song is called Summer's End. Although Summer's End is not officially for another month, right?
I believe it ended like about 10, 12 days ago, something like that.
What are you,
21st of September.
what are you talking about?
We're officially in fall or autumn
Oh,
at this point.
what am I thinking about? I must be thinking about winter. I'm just getting tuned here, folks. Just give me
You're
a second.
thinking about 1st of November when the clocks change.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know.
I thought that was the end. I thought that indicated the end of summer. That's what they were telling us with those clock things.
No, that's just the end of life as we know it.
Oh, yeah.
I see. Judy Rocliffe, hi from Ancaster. How you doing, Judy? I hear you got settled in out there pretty well. Nice to see you. Very nice to see you. I hope all is going well. Judy just moved up from this area down to Ancaster. Actually, that's where Christina and Matt are. That's where we just were. Summer's end, a around the bend just fly. The swimming suits are on the line just dry. I'll meet you there per our conversation. I hope I didn't ruin your whole vacation. Valentines break hearts and minds at random. That old Easter egg ain't got a leg to stand on. Well, I don't know, but I can see it snowing. In your car, the windows are wide open. So come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Valentines break hearts and minds at random. That old Easter egg ain't got a leg to stand on. But I can see that you can't win for trying. And New Year's Eve is bound to leave you crying. So come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Well, the moon and stars hang out in bars just talking. I still love that picture of us walking, just like that old house we thought was haunted. Summer's end came sooner than we wanted. So come on home, come on home. We don't have to be alone. Come on home, come on home. You don't have to be alone. Oh, hey Brian, nice to see you. Yeah, it's a nice song, isn't it? If you ever get a chance to look up the story of it, it's quite heartbreaking. Hey, Laurie Cooper, how you doing? I hope every good. Alison Aylward from Montreal and Stephen C. Bond. Oh my God, this is like a St. John's reunion here. Fantastic. How you doing, Stephen? Hope you're doing well. You're down in, I think you're down in Boston, if I remember correctly. You're somewhere in the States. I hope life is grand, my friend. I hope life is grand. Alison from Montreal, sending lots of love to you, of course. And Laurie Cooper, as always. I hope you're doing well, Laurie. I was thinking about the old band days, the old Thomas Trio days when we were all hanging out and getting way too drunk and staying up way too late playing music. I think I was thinking about it maybe when I had a midnight set in Toronto and thinking, oh yeah, this is like, you know, when the Thomas Trio used to start and play till 3 a.m. Oh, we got a couple more then. Actually, we got 2 more songs for you, and then we're going to get into the... I'm going to play another song we don't play very often. See if I can remember some of this one. since I left this town, and it's been too long since I wrote things down, and I wanna see you dance again. If I stay too long, there'll be no coming back. I'm just stealing from myself and I can't get back. I wanna see you dance again. And in the morning when I hold my head together, the sunlight warms me to the hold you got on me. Oh, the hold you got on me. When I watch you dancing just for me. It's a little too tired, it's a little too late. I should probably go home, but I just got paid, and I wanna see you dance again. I'm a little messed up, it's a little too loud. I should probably go home, I should ditch this crowd now. I wanna see you dance again. It's just the same old story as this time we spent together. You spin in circles round my fingers, you do weave. Oh, the hold you got on me. When I watch you dancing just for me, I can't begin to imagine what other people see when they watch me dancing just for me. I'm a little too tired, it's a little too late. I should probably go home, I should just get paid, but I wanna see you dance again. And in the morning when I hold my head together, your sunlight warms me to the hold you got on me. Oh, the hold you got on me. When I watch you dancing just for me, I can't begin to imagine what other people see when I watch you dancing just for me. And it's been a long while since I left this town, and it's been too long since I wrote things down, and I wanna see you dance again. Oh, a little dance again there. I like that song. I like that song a lot. Oh, we're going to end with the Good and Goodbye, appropriate ending song. And in honor of Matt and Christine having us out to their house and sharing their barn stage with us, we're going to end with a Matt Mays song, California Time, I believe is the one I chose, if I remember correctly. And yeah, it was from when Matt was on the show there. Was it last year Matt was on the show? The year before, I can't remember. But either way, that's all good. Thanks for tuning in once again. If you're new to the show, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're here every week. It's really, it's not a money thing for us. You know, we do have a tip jar. We appreciate it when you do send us a few bucks, but it's not necessary. It's always appreciated, but it's definitely not necessary. We do this for us and for all of you watching, and for, you know, just for people who need something to do that's different than everything else, a little break from the world. Even though you're still looking at your bloody computer. If only we could get away from that. If there was a way to do live shows, you know? If there was a way to play in a room and have the people there, maybe they could drink and smoke.
That's a novel idea.
No, that's getting to be too crazy. That sounds like science fiction. I saw that in Star Wars once when they went in the bar, everybody was drinking and smoking. It looks scary. Exactly. This is Good and Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. It goes just like this. Next week we have the All Request Acoustic. So dig through your favorite songs that I've ever done, everything from the Pixies to Billy Idol to The Cure to George Jones to Gene Autry. You figure out what I've done and ask me to play it, or ask me to play something. I'll see if I can play it. Maybe I'll have the iPad up and pull up little charts for songs from one of those sites that gives you chords and lyrics. And I can make comments on the chords that are wrong and the lyrics that are wrong. One, two, three. You don't love me no more, babe. You don't love me no more. My sweet baby. Oh, you don't love me no more. I can't believe everything that I've tried, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. You used to holler like a freight train. You don't holler no more. My sweet baby, oh, you don't holler no more. I can't believe the truth behind those lies, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. I used to be so lucky, I'm not lucky anymore. I used to be so rich in love, now I'm not even dirt poor. I can't believe everything that I've tried, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. You don't love me no more, babe, oh, you don't love me no more. My sweet baby, oh, you don't love me no more. I can't believe everything that I've tried, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. Oh, that is the good and goodbye. Excellent. So, Mr. Grant, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Yeah. How's your week been?
It's been good.
Yeah. Any news?
A couple of old movies from the 70s.
Ooh, what'd we see?
Well, because of Donald Sutherland passing away, they played MASH, the movie, not the TV show,
Yes, of course.
where he plays Hawkeye Pierce.
Yeah.
I guess it was a big breakout role for him because up till then he'd only played in B horror movies.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and when his agent was getting him the gig or getting him an audition or whatever they do,
Yeah.
the guy booking the talent says, "Well, you're not really. We were looking for like a guy next door kind of a vibe, and you seem like you've never lived next door to anybody." But thankfully, he got the part, and he was great. What a great movie, and,
Yeah.
and what a great performance he did.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And what movies did you watch this week? Just MASH, or did they show a bunch of them?
They showed a few of them.
Yeah.
I forget their names.
That's all right. We're all
The
susceptible
one
to
where
that.
he's a professor and the bank robber comes to town. It's filmed in Orangeville, Ontario, although it's supposed to be Orangeville, USA.
They didn't change the name, though? The way they could use the same
But they
signage.
put little American flags up.
Orangeville Library. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
It was good anyway.
Very cool. And David,
Yeah.
did you get out this weekend?
I
No.
did.
Yeah.
The past.
Oh, you were with... No, yes, Saturday you got out.
I got
right?
it on Saturday.
Yeah.
It was
Anything
fun.
going on?
Yeah, well, it's weird. It was that weird changeover kind of period, and now towards the end of the day when it warmed up, they started hitting. So the time to get out, if you're fishing now, is going to be during peak heat during the day.
Like 2 to 4.
Even before that, like
Oh, yeah?
11 to 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, there you go. Fishing tips with Dave. Neil, what's going on? Everything good?
Oh yeah, I mean the really exciting thing that happened this week
Uh-oh.
was that Heron discovered my koi pond.
Yes, I heard about
And
that.
so it's been so he got the smallest koi for sure. And I came out one morning, and there he was standing there with. I had one goldfish in the pond that was, a good size for a goldfish, and there it was about 3/4 of the way down his gullet. So I hooted and hollered through rocks. He finally decided that I wasn't leaving, so he would, and he spit the fish out, and away he went. And I chucked the fish back in the pond, and he was doing great. Until I think the heron got him again, because I haven't seen him for the last 3 or 4 days. So.
Oh, Jesus.
So anyway, that's been kind of exciting, but
Yeah.
Mother Nature and all that sort of stuff. And,
I know, you wish you could control that stuff, Sort of. Not really, though.
Yeah.
And Barry, you're good? You're back home? You're settled in?
Yep.
You got your grass mowed across the street so the town's not mad at you anymore?
Man, I gotta mow it again.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's been the Whiskey Wednesday show. Thank you very much for hanging out with us and killing an hour or so. Remember, when you're out, try to be nice to people, and always just try and remember to be like Steve. Here we go for the video rewind. Matt Ways.
Information, help me please. Get me California on the line. I left my baby on the western far horizon, with a tear in her eye and a half-finished bottle of wine. I took a job out in New York City. I've been working like a dog on my rhythm and rhyme. But oh, how I long for a million margaritas and a beach bike ride. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. Yeah, here I sit like some old forgotten statue down on 7th Street, getting covered in snow. But oh, how I long to feel, see the warm sun shining bright at the golden hill. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. Let's take a little trip down to Encinitas. Your brother and Kitty are gonna come down to meet us. And oh, we'll have such a grand old time. A million margaritas and a beach bike ride. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. Let's buy a little place down in Laguna. We'll sit on the sand and watch the sun go down. Maybe I'll take you out dancing. Put a buck in the jukebox, we'll kiss and sway. I live in New York City, I'm still in California time. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. Information, help me please. Get me California on the line. I left my baby on the western far horizon, with a tear in her eye and a half-finished bottle of wine. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. I live in New York City, but I'm still in California time. All right.
Once again, thanks for spending another Wednesday with us here at Storyhouse Studios. Thanks to Trainer, Yorkville, and a Longtooth Beverage Company for being a part of the show. We love our time on the Whiskey Wednesday show and appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to hit up the tip jar if you feel so inclined. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tune in every week for more guests, songs, stories, drinks, and gear talk. And don't forget to visit the website, www.kentizzard.com, to sign up for the Whiskey Wednesday wrap-up. Compiled by Allison, this is a monthly overview with highlights, directories of songs, and so much more. Be kind, be helpful, be happy, be safe. See you next week.
The seal on a Jim Beam cannon.